We're back, you guys. We're here. And today, guess what? I messed that up. So guess who I am? I'm Jill.
And I'm Kayla. Oh, I don't think we've been saying that.
I think we have. It's Our Way podcast. I don't think we've been saying that.
No, we haven't.
But we've been saying our names, I believe. However, I'm still Shell. She's still Kayla. Nothing's changed. Welcome if this is your first time. Today we will be talking about forgiveness. Do you have the ability to forgive or do you not? Do you feel that forgiveness is for the other person or for yourself? Let's talk about it.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Kayla.
You want to go first?
Yes. Do you have the ability to forgive?
Everybody has the ability to forgive.
No, I said do you.
I'm not getting to finish.
Oh, excuse me.
Everybody has the ability to forgive. However, it depends on what you did to me.
Wait, hold on. You know that everything she said before, however, don't give me count.
Yes, it does.
No, that's grammatically incorrect.
It depends on what you did to me. If I feel what you did was that bad, I'll never forgive you. And if I see you act like I don't even know who you are.
Well, that's fine. You can see.
But it's because I don't forgive you. The Lord working on me. I am healing. I am not healed. And
How far into healing are we?
at the beginning.
Because we've been healing for some time now, so I'm just trying to figure out how close or how far we are in this healing process. So we're at the beginning still.
We had about.
So out of 1 out of 10, are we at a 2?
We had about a 4.
Really?
Okay. I mean, because I know forgiveness is for me, not for the other person. Totally understand that. However, the Lord got a funny way of making you in control of things, or making the situation flip, where then they may need you, and that's where the forgiveness comes in at. So, like, if my friend has done something to me, and we're not friends anymore, and I don't forgive them, and then let's say 2 years down the line, something happens, they need me, depending on what they did, I'm gonna say, remember when you did this?
So you're going to remind them of it.
I may. Or I may just be like, not me, not today.
So did you really forgive them if you have to remind them of it?
I said, we're not forgiving. I said, I'm not. I said, I know forgiveness is for me and not them, but I'm not there yet.
Right, but then I thought you said that if depending on what they did, if you forgive them and then they...
Oh, I didn't give a positive scenario.
Can you speak up so people can hear? Because I didn't even have clarity on that.
Okay. I'm going to give a
Please
negative scenario and a positive scenario.
Please provide clarity.
If me and a friend were to fall out,
Yeah.
and 2 years down the line, something happened in their life.
Yes.
And they came to me
Yes.
for guidance, assistance, whatever.
Yes.
Depending on how harsh it was,
Yes.
you're not getting it from me.
Got it.
Too bad, too sad.
Got it.
A positive scenario.
Y'all see she got to think about it? You see her thinking about it.
I don't forgive often, so this is why it's very hard for me. Okay, let's say you hurt my feelings. I can forgive you for that.
You can forgive me for hurting your feelings.
Yeah.
But do you forgive me and then we move on, or do you forgive me?
It's gonna take some time. Depending on what you said.
How often have I hurt your feelings?
I don't know.
So that means I ain't heard them too often.
Or or I kind of just brush it off.
Oh, got it. Interesting. Well, I forgive. I forgive. However, what I used to do is forgive people who have done things to me and still feel like, oh yeah, we can still be cool. When and really, I don't want to be cool no more. I don't want to be cool. So I can't forgive because remember, my journey is to make it to the upper room with the Lord. So I forgive, but I don't have that desire to still be cool with you or feel like we still got to be friends or family or whatever for my forgiveness to actually be forgiveness. I've learned and I've worked through that I can forgive you, but that don't mean I want you to eat at my table. I've learned that. I've learned that I can forgive you, but don't mean I want you in my space. I can forgive you and we don't ever have to speak again. But that doesn't mean that I'm holding a grudge. It just means that I'm forgiving you for my sake, not your sake. That's your own cross to bear.
If y'all hear that, it's they fur baby again.
It
Being
is.
disrespectful.
He is. He's a baby. He's a puppy. He's very active.
And that's him.
So yeah, I've learned that I don't have to still be around you because I forgave you for something, or I don't have to be at your beck and call because I forgave you. It's on my time. If I want to, I will. If I don't want to, I won't. But it don't have nothing to do with because I haven't forgave you. It's just that this is on my terms, and I have to do what brings me peace. But that's a learned behavior. Well, not forgiveness. I've always forgiven. That's just who I am naturally. But the learned part is me realizing that I don't have to have you around just because I forgave you. It's okay for me not to have you around me like that.
That's why you're going to the upper room.
You are too, sweetie.
I pray. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I don't know.
I do worry about you, though. I do worry about your forgiving capabilities. Because you hold on to things a lot more than I do. And I just be like, Kayla, it's not worth it. Like, but in the same token, I have to understand what affects me in one way may not affect you in the same way, and vice versa. So all I can do is just pray that you find forgiveness in whatever those situations may be, or that you find peace in whatever. Because really, Shelton, when y'all holding that stuff in, it really wears on you. It wears on your skin. It wears on your body. It wears on your organs. It really wears on you when you hold animosity towards somebody else. It ages you. Trust me. I see it all the time. Let it go. Pray on it. Let's say this. Let's say you don't believe in the Lord. That's fine. Go to a therapist. Get it out your system. Talk it out. Work it out. Go to a trusted person. Talk these things out because it's harming you. Because guess what? That person probably forgot what they did. And you still holding on to it for years. And they didn't forgot.
Well, I be cool until I get reminded what they did. But I be cool with it.
Well, that's not really cool though.
Like
That's not really cool.
I don't be thinking about it or nothing like that. I don't think that it weighs on my, like with anything that I have not forgiven somebody about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it weighs on me. I had an example for y'all, and I was thinking about it while she was talking, and I lost it.
But the thing about it is, okay, so let's say you don't think about it on a regular basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it is brought up, it takes you right back to that space that it happened in. It takes you right back there.
I got my example.
Okay. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta watch my words.
Please.
So, you know where I work now,
Yes.
and you know I worked somewhere similar a few years ago.
Yes.
There was someone there that was not very nice to me. Okay? And you would always say, they're going to get it back. They're going to get it back. Don't worry about it. They're just upset because you're questioning things and you're trying to fix things that they're just sweeping under the rug. Okay? So.
Or what I said, the Lord is going to deal with them accordingly.
You may have said that. Okay. So I was at work yesterday and I saw a picture. And I said, do they work here? And who I was speaking to said, no, that's their partner who works here. I said, interesting. So, being that I now know where that person's partner works, and I'm going to be working with that partner. Partner don't know who I am. I have a friend at the previous place, and that friend has been going through some things at the job. And so I said, you know what? I said, guess what? I said, did you know that that person's partner worked here? And that person said, no. I said, well, guess what? Next time that person F'd you, you tell me. And I'm going to figure out everything on that partner. And you go and take it. And there you go. Because she was so just, I tried to do get backs, and I got to stop doing that.
But get backs. Okay, the problem with get backs is you get got in the end, one way or another, sweetie.
Explain that to me.
I am. So when your goal is to do harm to others, harm is naturally gonna come. That's just the way it works. It's naturally gonna come back at you in one way or another.
I said I was healing. I'm not healed yet. I told you that.
But the problem is that you're playing with your career. You're playing with your life, and it's just not that serious.
I don't know if I'm playing my career now. Well, I had to say what's up about.
Okay. Well, either way, let's look at it from, as your dad says, a holistic view, the whole view.
Let me say that.
That's his new thing. I'm looking at things from a holistic view. It's his new thing.
When you be doing that?
He does it to me all the time.
No, when you be looking in a holistic view? When? I don't see it.
Don't be trying to shade my husband.
I don't.
Let's be fair. By the way, she got a ball through her. In case you saw that. Don't be shading my husband like that.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. I got to look this. I got to.
Look what up. What are we looking up? Oh goodness, this is real life, y'all. This is life.
A holistic approach means to provide support that looks at the whole person, not just their mental health needs.
Exactly. So he's using it in the terms of looking at a situation, a whole view of the situation, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. So we're looking at this from a holistic approach. Get backs is not necessary. It's never necessary.
For you.
For anyone.
However, no. I ain't moved on yet. For you.
What? For me what?
Get back is not a thing.
No. Get
for
back to
your husband.
No, we're not talking about my husband. I just use his terminology.
I know, but I'm still stuck on how he be telling y'all that and don't practice that.
No. Let me rephrase. It be certain topics that we're talking about, and he'll say, "Well, let's look at that from a holistic viewpoint." So you missed it. You took it way too far.
I just didn't understand.
No, we're talking about a specific topic.
Well, I'll ask him for an example when we get done.
So I just gave you one.
Like.
So for an example, this situation that you're in currently, You have the ability to possibly destroy someone's situation or whatever, and your get backs is what you called it. You're gonna go into, right? But he's saying, let's look at it from a holistic. Let's look at the whole thing. She was mean to you. Now you work with her partner. She's being mean to somebody else, and now you gonna get information from the partner to give to the friend you know to get back at this person, right? That's the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that necessary? Looking at the whole story, the whole thing, is that necessary?
Get backs are necessary.
No, we're talking about this situation. Is that
Yes.
necessary? You've moved forward with your life. You are so far ahead of where you were when you was in that in that particular job. You have moved miles. You've gotten 2 degrees since then.
Well,
Is it absolutely necessary?
can we let me talk about this one? Because mine is single.
Well, guess what, y'all? I'm gonna tell you this. Revenge is never the answer. It's not. All it's gonna do is hamper your progress and your growth later down the line. I don't understand about it. It's not necessary. Why waste your energy on it? I got so much other things to do with my time than revenge on somebody else. I ain't got time for that. No, sorry.
I'm glad you can forgive. I have capabilities of forgiving too. I just pick and choose who to forgive and who not. But again, I am healing. I am not healed.
Yeah, I forgot. We only had a 4, and we got to get all the way to 10.
So,
Well, forgiveness is truly for you and your soul. Truly.
and I'm gonna get there, just not today.
We know. We know, ma'am.
And I'm good with it.
Sweeties. Give her some feedback about this.
No.
Yes, please do. Please do. Please do. But if you think I'm wrong, if you feel like what I said is incorrect, let me know. I might not agree with you, and that's fine. We gonna agree to disagree.
Since she didn't give y'all permission, keep it cute. Keep it cute. All right, do something safe. I'm just saying, keep it cute.
Revenge is never the answer. It's just not. It doesn't serve no purposes. Does it?
Well, I
Forgiveness
hope
is
that
everything, though.
for people who I no longer talk to, for whatever reason, I hope that the Lord keeps us in our own individual lives, and that way, don't nobody got to deal with this situation.
Well, I think the bigger thing to do is walk by somebody who has done you wrong and not even flinch.
See,
That's everything for me.
when I tried to be right, and I try to do what would Jesus do, I be doing good. I be doing real good, mind my business. And then they still stuck in the devil's way.
So you join.
And they start talking to me, or they may do something with their eyes, or, and I'm talking about multiple situations in my head, y'all, or they may throw something at me. Now I got to get you back because I was trying to keep it cute, and you just couldn't leave well enough alone.
Well, if somebody's physically harming you, as in throwing something at you, then that's a different situation.
Is it, sweetie?
I would-
Because you're the one.
I threw something at you?
You let me finish.
Oh.
You're the one who stopped me from doing what I wanted to do
I don't even remember this. When did this take place?
in a classroom with somebody who I was good friends with. You remember? And we had to have a kumbaya, and it didn't work.
Ma'am,
I said I was talking about multiple situations.
ma'am, are you serious?
No, not saying I don't forget that person. Like that was years and years ago. But I was just giving examples of how I be trying to do the Lord's work, And it is.
Well, either way, we in the land of healing and forgiving and moving on and not being triggered when you see those individuals.
There goes the word.
When you see those individuals, you're just like, whatever.
Well, y'all let us know. Are you a forgiving person? A non-forgiving person? Are you indifferent? Is it situational? Y'all let us know.
Excuse me. Just forgive for your own self.
But I want to know where they are right now.
I understand. No matter what place you're in, work on forgiving, because it will set you free. Truly, it truly will. Well, Kayla, you have a TikTok?
Yes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And my TikTok, well, our TikTok, because I'm turning it into our TikTok, is Kayla97. We'll link it down below, please.
Exactly. So when you see us on the street, don't forget to say, "Hey girl, hey."
I'm a diva. I'm a diva.